Hey everybody. I'm gonna wait before I actually get started so that way people have time to show up. Fucking buphead. Oops, hold on. Dummy. Just to buy mod. What? I'm missing something? Alright, here in a sec we will get started. Just give me a second. Figuring my shit out right now. Alright. Can I pay in Dogecoin? Alright. Alright, hopefully while we are playing, we will get more people to come watch. I'm gonna go over something after I get more people in the watching section of this, but in my description, I got a little triggered yesterday, because I had a friend that had committed suicide earlier in October, and I didn't really know him like that well, but like I knew who he was and I had talked to him because I had a couple classes with him, a couple classes with him from like junior high and on up, and I like my girlfriend was really good friends with him, and I don't know, like just ever since then I've never really, well, I mean I joke about like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, stuff like that, but like I don't know, like last night I just got all like fucking triggered for some reason, and I don't know why. I took it harder than I knew I should have. And I don't know. On like a serious note though, like if you're feeling like depressed or like suicidal, like there are people out there to like talk to. Even me, like I mean, if you want to sit here and fucking talk in the stream chat, I'll fucking talk to you. I mean, like we all have our fucking issues, so I mean, like I don't know. I thought that was a big issue I wanted to like bring up, because like I felt like, I know it's like a psychological horror game, woo, but like yeah, so I just wanted to like bring that up. So if you guys need someone to talk to, link in the description. If you guys want to go there, there's online chat, you can call the number, donate, do whatever. I don't know, there's just, you know, feels good. Alright, enough chitter chatter, let's get started. Alright, so if you haven't, oh, actually all of you have been watching, so you know exactly what's going on. So right now I'm like thinking of clubs to join. Oh, right, right in the fucking action, dude. Holy shit. All right. I'm gonna keep the game directory open, and then every time I need to open it, it'll be right there. Yeah, it's great. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. I'll actually start reading now. It's been a while, right? Question mark. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Jesus fucking Christ, here it starts. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you want to come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking at some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in a debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Stop the static. Fuck off. Oh, literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. But besides a member is a member, right? Besides did Monica say she?
No, gonna get a little bit of that, you know, that action.
Anyway, haha, XD. Hey Kyle, by any chance you still looking for a club to join? Don't fucking static me, I swear to God. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I'll stop with the jokes, I'm sorry. I don't ask you to join, but if you could visit my club, it would make me feel really happy, please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. Really sweet, Kyle, you know that? It's nothing really. Oh, my character's shy. Shall we go then? Yes. I look for the materials another time. You're more important. I'm important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica, an irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs section of the class. I rarely visit. How does she fucking balance like that? Bates me, dude. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. If anyone got that, you know. And I brought a guest with me. Can we fucking stop, dude? Oh my god. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kyle. It's not even like... It just catches me off guard. Seem like a little bitch. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? Whoa, no I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Dude, what the f- XD. I would have never fucking noticed. Dude, what the f- What the fuck is this game, dude? Oh. Fuck. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. If I click on it, like... And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. So, Shiori doesn't exist in this timeline, I'm guessing. And so Yuri, this little one, she's the president. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Appears comparable, more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Kyle in a class and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Kyle? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki, reluctantly agrees, since different girls all interested in the same girl. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I'm like really fucking creeped out because I've got the game DIRO open and I feel like there's like something jumping up and down. You can see out of my peripheral vision. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Kyle, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship, blah, blah, blah. She's already gone over this. I don't want to hear about this. I don't fucking care. She's passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. But I like a lot of things, like boys. Stories with deep psychological elements immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I read a lot more horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate at the minimal level. At least at this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expected that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If the story makes me think and takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Real or surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just Natsuka's I start over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What's for breakfast, Dad?
What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud, You Stupid Bitch." And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you'll write your own poems. Natsuka doesn't need Titty to be the best. Oh my fucking god, Tyler. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, 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 no. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing the FBI. Trying to do both, like read your guys' comments and read them. Deepest reaches of your heart, you have an experience writing too. Maybe if you share some of your working example, help Natsuki feel comfortable, share hers. Dot dot dot. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. We'll sit in silence for a moment. Tyler, you're not helping your case here. Oh my god. Look at the poster in the back. I literally can't get over that. Jesus Christ. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Dot dot dot. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we shall all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Dot dot dot. Ah, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it's a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, Kyle? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Not reached the most important topic. I bluntly come forth and just put in my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All the three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kyle. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself is pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Oh my goodness, only 2 people watching. Exity and Taylor Swig. She's an underclassman. Tyler. Frickin'. Bup. Yeah. It could be fun, right? I graduated at 19. I'm just kidding, I graduated at 18. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Kyle, I'm so happy. We can all become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Ooh, ha ha ha. Haha, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that will be... We can officially end today's meeting. On a good note, everyone. Remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring up to the new meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing you. Express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monika by my mediocre writing skill. Oh, that scared me. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom, make my way home. Holy, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Happy spending the days after school in the literature club. Perhaps I'll grow closer to at least one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make one of my most circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Yee. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. I want more people to watch. This isn't getting me anywhere. I'm gonna open. Uno momento por favor. No, oops. Oops. No, whoops. Come on, fam. Alright. I would get more people to watch if I had friends. I don't have friends either, don't worry. Alright. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks about my friends. I like when my Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like that Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like it when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. That's sad. Where's Monica? Or Monica? Boys. What happened to Monica? Was Monica not there? No. Is it like a DIR? Like. Am I missing something? Like. Going on. I'm missing something. Hold on. Pay attention to the characters when you pick words. Oh, they jump, yeah. Massacre. Oh my, dude, what the f... That was a little creepy. Hi again, Kyle. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club, at least when I come in. The poster's gone. What the fuck happened to the poster? What the fuck? The tone of the song that plays changed. It's like the pitch. Thank you for keeping your promise, Kyle. Yeah, of course. Any time. Now, this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature and you're not accustomed to it. Dude, oh my, this game. The DIR changed. There's a new file in the DIR, guys. Yes. Hold on. Sec. Second. Sec. Alright. So, in the directory, can you hear me? There's a little devil inside of all of us. Inside of all of us, beneath their malfractured perception, their artificial reality, is a withering twist mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in the comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Drown their guilt in comfort food. Is this about the characters? Like, okay. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Alright. Move this back down. Okay. And yes, the screen... The screen is slanted, not the squeen. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't hear the end of it. She is in front. Why? Mom, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, so fully defeated. Natsuki pops back in her seat. I'm sorry, Kyle. We'll make sure to put your comfort first. Okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're at the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking a book up to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it only feels right me to do something if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You don't really want to. I forget I said anything, I guess. Oh, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Now the music's fine. I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started for something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, but it keeps your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. You think you'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Oh, I'm texting, one sec, sorry. Okay. Well, you can read at your own pace. Yes, I can, bitch. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Because I'm allowed to. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright. Put my phone down. We're good. His face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious. So the screen went back to not being slanted again. Alright, whatever. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More often than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Takes another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. Makes her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was spacing out. Blah, blah, blah. I'm under this since she made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Frickin' stop. Fuck my life. If I was focused, it probably wouldn't have noticed me in the first place. But since I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I like the cover of the book, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care about the book. I don't care about the book. Basically, it's about a religious game turned into a human experiment, and then people trapped in the killing machines for lust for blood. So it gets worse, and they start breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. A little bit of a spoil, but anyway, I'm really into it. Okay. I'm gonna save. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. That's like this fucking game, dude. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kyle? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive to the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story, the kind that challenges you to look a little bit at life from a strange perspective, horrible things. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless. A screenshot of it. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, it's alright then, but it feels like I should let you know that I have this problem. I tell people like books and writing, I feel my thoughts. My whole body gets... So sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. I just mean you're passionate about reading. At least you can do is the least I can do is listen. Literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well just get started reading it. Oh, dude, stop! You fuck. Yes, I mean you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book and put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I split in the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's I'm not very used to, that is, reading in company with someone I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue and understand what it means about reading in company. If she feels her presence over her shoulder as I read, it's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting or something, blah, blah, blah. You're just in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your butt. Dude, what the f... Is it not in the history? I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, just, here's something. Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk up and against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly opens her or closes her copy once she leans in a little bit. Her shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her arm and holds left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. With the other side of the book, that way I turn the page. Yuri slides it under her thumb after she flips her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before, it actually kind of distracting me. As if I feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready, to turn the page? Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'm able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Alright, fam. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume. Pretty much every time. Every single fucking time. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. So even turning each page almost feels like an intimate change. My thumb gently letting go of her page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, might be a silly thought, but okay. The main character reminds me of you a little bit. No, I relate to this character and all, or I don't relate this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way that she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. No, never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri becomes a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. You're breathing a little. My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. He stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kyle, something just happened now? I have no idea. Yours acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just doesn't, or just does this sometimes. It's not, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? I had gently wait for Yuri. Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'll get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make mental note where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine first with her. Kyle, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you're expecting me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I'll put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? Even if you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine, well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own. Nothing in the game DIR yet. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sneak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that we weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing people around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for rhyme at the end. I keep looking at the DOKI. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the nurse when here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. So it's the same old bullshit from the last one. Hi Kyle, having a good time so far? Yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever get any suggestions for the club and new activities or something we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kyle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's the sort of barrier that we all get to learn. We all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kyle. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations, though. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's fair. Not very fair, I guess. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Haha. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends too much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her, but that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we have started sharing poems with each other. Already? You're all good, Exity. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Haha, we'll read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt... I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking, or simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallow my fears. I banish my pen. Is Monica into me? Like, I don't, whatever. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. So a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. These fucking things break the goddamn fourth fucking wall sometimes. So we're gonna read it. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your head and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She already gave me that one in the last timeline thing-ish. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. Exceptional. What? What was that? Did I just say something out loud? Covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really? Huh? He stares blankly and looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter to fit form the two together. The end result is that both style are expensive and weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying to find new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly at a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a letter, or this is supposed to be a little... I've already read this poem before. Easy to digest if you know what I mean. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha, actually the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kyle. Really? So totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolic compared to a ghost. Okay. I'm so fucking tired today. Lingering in her past, lingering in her remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kyle. Me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. The game pitch changed again. And it's fucking creeping me out. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eye landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expression shades. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you just say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem. To the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Kyle did too. Holy shit. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've been spending a long time establishing my writing skill. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kyle liked my poem too, you know, even he told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kyle appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Ooh. Well, you know that. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kyle started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little not in Yuri. This doesn't involve you taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See, you're just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school. You know, if you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You'll actually cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do that, don't you? Don't you? Did you just accuse me of putting myself? What the fuck? What the fuck is actually with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Kyle hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me after she noticed I was standing here. Kyle, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get? Oh my god, I can't. I'll take yours. Hey Kyle, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. Their relation. I'm trying to get you involved. What the fuck is this game, dude? Like, I'm gonna send a text. Texting is keeping me not so. Okay, we're floating above water right now. I'll probably back inside once they're done yelling. Ahaha, some president I am, right? I can even comfort my own club members properly. I wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have time to put my foot down. against others. You understand, right? Anyway, makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. Be happy to spend time with you instead. And suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri had said to Natsuki or did. Kyle, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks back at me and she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take my responsibility for today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get that much of a chance to discuss my book with Kyle. I just want to be it would be just embarrassing for you to listen. Sigh. I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. But I really understand. Okay. Let's write a motherfucking poem. Save. I'm gonna watch their nothing there yet. Oh, okay. Oh my god, did her fucking... Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. It's fucking back. The poster is back. Oh my god. Got a little bit more comfortable the past couple days. Alright. Hold on, let me move my shit. Move my shit over to the screen. Display capture is in front. Alright. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing, no matter how many times you play. It's the same. I would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. That would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Okay. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple of days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. A little brother in the background, haha, XD. Welcome back, Kyle. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me in the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Brent, you want to see something creepy? Oh, never mind. It's gone. Never mind. Never mind. It's all good. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well, Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much, even though I really been here a couple days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe you were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Kyle, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And sorry What am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah, no, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I could help but worry a little bit. ... What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Geez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Holy shit, dude. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries a little too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, that kind of nice to hear. Since I always afraid of you secretly hating me. Honestly, yeah, I know. Oh, that was weird. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird. But I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? I kind of figured the cutting thing was a thing because, you know. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kyle. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about when besides Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Kyle, since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend more time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I mean, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I get some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If one thing that can make my reading any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention to force yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes the way to the closet. I fall and watch her retrieve a small little pitcher from the shelf. Filter. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. He hands me the water pitcher, fetches an electric kettle, plug off the teacher desk, so I'll go get some water. She walks past me, set a kettle down on the desk, simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't be longer. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It was like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm just bored. Waiting here, so I decided to look for her. Let's see. The most cool. There's a piano. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's the noise coming from around the corner? It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around at Yuri. She's cutting herself. Kya. It's auto skipping. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently, Kyle. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Well, this game. Dude, holy shit. Yuri sets the temperature to the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Should I get any lesson making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Or, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. And to my surprise, she even starts humming a little bit to herself. Must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out not very hard for me to do. When it's you around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kyle. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. Rar XD. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kyle, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Oh, it's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well, a bag of chocolate candies. I take it, and since it'll go well with tea anyway. Yuri and I, when Yuri starts going ape shit. Oh, I probably don't even know the half of it. Like, you guys probably know like a hell of a lot more than I do, and assuming that, I mean, y'all are here just because of it, she starts going ape shit, so I mean, you know, all that good shit. Do I want to know? Do I not want to know? Like, as of instinct, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she was being a little apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. You're a teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand, and that's not holding the book. I end up in the position that makes it harder to focus because I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her test. Woo. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I don't want to take any error. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that it's not harder for reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take the chocolate and pop it in my mouth. And then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, and the situation is completely natural. Can't stop here. Hold on 1 sec. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth just like that. Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks away from me to like confirm what has happened. Kyle, so sorry, I shouldn't have done that. So Yuri starts breathing heavily. I can't. Kyle suddenly forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Teacup gets knocked over. Kyle, my heart My heart won't stop pounding, Kyle. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. And you feel it, Kyle kindly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can make it stop. Takes me. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah. Please stop. She's not even looking like. What the fuck? She's not looking at the game. Me. She's looking at me. It's time to share poems. I think you saw something earlier. that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend too much time with Yuri. I don't know why. She seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds places to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. And that kind of messed up. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, what the fuck? I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Okay. It might even be a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Alright. Who am I to judge what you get off on? Ooh. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I had to explain to you, and also I think you keep your distance. That would probably be best for her while you're at it. Don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it together in my head, and I know you. Is she the one writing the notes for me in the game? Don't tell me. But I think it's her. I'm calling it right now. I'm good at this. I'm fucking watch. But anyway, Yuri's the kind of person who bites the dick. Oh, she like just kidding. XD. But yeah, that's my Crambit. Haha, XD. You know. Woo, kinky. But anyway, as you say, kinky. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The girl, or the colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, bursting, red, green, blue, and endless of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grinding of the screws. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard. Notable, like playing a knife on a breathing. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. What the fuck is up with this goddamn game, dude? Sorry, I know that was kind of extra, but I'm trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. That is, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice today. Thanks for listening. Save my game. That's what I'll do. Fucking save my game, dude. But, you know, it might disappear anyway again, so. Who knows? Natsuki. I'll go to Yuri last. It's just as I thought. Kyle, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about pressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you in this club, Kyle? Honestly, I thought your new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kyle, this might be even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? I guess Yuri is telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. Shit. That's so amazing. I feel like I'm valued, Kyle. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Oh my god. Yeah, if you like my content and you like how I am, you should probably go check out Tyler too. Tyler, his channel's memes and Minecraft, not so much Minecraft anymore, but you know, all that good shit. He's done a few playthroughs and stuff like that. I feel like you guys would like his channel a lot, so I mean, go check him out because he's a big boy. My heart's pounding just holding on to it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle. Grinding bolt head. Tyler, it's a joke. I know you said, what the fuck, no. It was a joke. I know what you're mad at. Or what you're saying, what the fuck, no, to. It was a joke. I know you do mods. I was just trying to give you a little shout out. It's fine, whatever. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy skates, a docking ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a tool harness, parabolic gear set, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with the open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in the time devouring snakes with the human eyes, thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscape of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, the sky of exploding stands, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating the 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears, and the human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing boulder head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. A pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and it's really the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Special poem. A joke. Is it really a joke, though? That's my question. You want to hear a funny joke? My fucking mom. Haha. I'm just kidding. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent more time together and she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her program. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. Couldn't cause the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Why? Why are these things fucking... Why are they in the game? Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something to need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in front of the classroom. It's about the festival, well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together everything good just for a few days. Well, just up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do last minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're all going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone is a little bit more livelier since Kyle joined and we started some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to get complicated. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is only a real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. I'm hiccuping. XD. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you in here in the first place? A literature club that should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do everywhere else. It should be the place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why I work hard and put together something for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Kyle? Ah! Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Kyle to agree with you just because he doesn't know what to say, or he doesn't know how to say no or anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined the club with the other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Kyle joined. As for me, I just liked it better here than I do at home, and Kyle isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Kyle want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying, but if it's still up to me to rescue the situation. No? Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why didn't I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything, Kyle. Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you've no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place to feel nice to hang out with a few friends. There's no problem with the club being that for me. There aren't that many others places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Kyle, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If she wanted that, then I could just join any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed... Dude, come on, stop. What the fuck? I'm fucking good, dude. Great. Never. What about you, Kyle? What would you do to get out of this club? You repeat some questions. I think the most important thing for you to do is get along. Everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. Warrior of Terminium, how goes it? It's great. It's great. But rather the quality of each member. I really agree with you. Each member contribute. I really am starting to just want to take my headphones off. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. What the f... Oh, so wonderful friend. Monica, I want everyone to do the best club ever, okay? Me too, yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow, okay? Look forward to it. Shall we go, Kyle? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Kyle before we leave, just to see what he thinks this time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled. No, she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves to Yuri, exit the classroom view. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they, Kyle? I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying this time in the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I am responsible for that as president. And I really do care about... It's static. I don't... Giving you a hard time. Natsuki is everything, and you're being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you're the only real people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird, because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean something weird. There are just some things I'm hoping to talk about with you, things I know you only could understand, so that's why. Wait, not yet. Stop it, stop it. Alright, let's, you know what? My stream what? Something happened on stream? What happened? What the fuck? Hold on. What the... One sec. Wait, hold on. Alright, I'll fix it, don't worry. Alright, we good? We're good. Monica's... Bye, Kyle. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought the best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, I should really read again. Consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Dude, this game fucking gives my anxiety. And it, it was just supposed to be some fucking dumb weeaboo game, but it's like, it's giving me anxiety. What are you talking about? You say you regularly basis something with paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? No, nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it's something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Kyle walked into. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club is still trying to make time for piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess a great passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and everything. Right. I forgot. We're all talking about yesterday. Well, decided to. However, I understand how you feel about wanting to close a chain. I think we all feel the same. As long as we work together, the club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry for that last part. Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this isn't something we do together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see you get even sucked just the moment I choose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Oh goodness, isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Game directory's okay, we're good. Anyway, Kyle, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. You already have plans today. Is it so, Yuki? Yuri, that's correct. Kyle is really engaged in a novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's someone that can be reading any of a nice cup of tea. Up as well. He stands up and makes way to the closet. I follow and watch her. This is a repeat. They're literally being almost like that this time. Do I continue? Here's the corner, peer around Yuri. Kia. Wait, how did I? Sorry, it was really weird deja vu. It wasn't. I'm keeping my headphone off so I know I'm in fucking reality right now. Like, I'm fucking. Or anything. I'd hate for you to think I'm weird and just started spending time together. I mean, everyone usually thinks about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something, so eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Even if nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered the most to me, then it's just easier that I close myself. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. No, it overwhelms me with energy and emotion. that I can't let out. No, I saved the stream fucking the stream froze on your guys' screen, but I saved it before I got out of the game. I don't know why it's happening, Kyle. It's just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp. Something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here, just the two of us. And stay here until the club ends. And then have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make us feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ahaha. That was a joke. Just a joke. Sounds strange, but can you understand? You never see how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come into my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all various, or make sure. Very lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody, and that's why I'm happy you joined the Literature Club, Kyle. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate we could meet each other. Oh, we could. No, that'd be great. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Don't say I didn't warn you, Kyle. Well, I shouldn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much choice. I don't know how to bring this up. There's something I'm worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of shitty. I don't know why I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. So helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try and do something. For Monica, I don't know why, but she's really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. I'm mad her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Do not let her know I wrote this, just pretending like I gave you a really good poem. Okay, I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Just shifted. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Kyle? If you just spent more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Yeah, just fucking Monica, dude. Just Monica. That's a good game. It's a really good game. Hey guys, what's up? It's Psycho. We're gonna play Just Monica. Woo! Finally, ahaha. Ready to pull up the face. Take a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Kyle, I wanted to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Haha. You're too nice to me, Kyle. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Here holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. If that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself. What the fuck? I'll give you myself paper cuts on your skull. Enters my bloodstream. Ahaha. You can have my poem too. You really want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Here, read. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. You know the poem. Today I cut my skin open for the first time and it's exhilarating, I think. I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. Yeah, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. I'm ready to get this over with. Jeez. I'm so rude today, even you're... Foreshadowing, okay, I don't want to sound like a little bitch, but I'm keeping this one off, because this game's starting to make me lose sense of reality. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling a poem and pamphlet. Nasuki, I was thinking, want to make cupcakes, yeah, that, glad we're on the same page. You can, well, it does better, do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know, I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Kyle? Kyle's going to help me. Wait, you have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my last task was laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What your cupcakes, please? Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Kyle around you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Kyle decide who to help? I'm abusing your power, not abusing my power. Yeah, sure, Monica. Just let Kyle make the choice. Okay. Fine. Jeez, Kyle. Fed up. Shut your fucking mouth and let. Holy shit, this game is fucking. You shut your mouth, Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Dude, my fucking mouse. What the fuck? Hey, you picked me. We can. This weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is that okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? It isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. But it shows. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Kyle for yourself was a shameful thing to do. You didn't even give you any work. You decided to do it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Haha. But I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Kyle away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others? Or have a suggestion you can't... Have you considered killing yourself? Would it be beneficial for your mental health? You're acting... You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's go. Don't think she wants to be around right now. See, that wasn't very well. I spent all the time with him. It's so much to ask. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Kyle, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica goes as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Kyle, there's no need to spend the time weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just two of us. Doesn't sound wonderful? Ah. But you know what? I don't really care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. You know, there's far greater pleasure than I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Like I'm going to die when I'm being sick. So good. Have a nice weekend. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I feel like... What the f... Dude, what the f... It's all the fucking... All I read was Sunday. I'm skipping through this so hard. My waifu dot rip. I'm gonna, yeah. Alright, it's festival time while you're here before me. I'm here, Kyle, there's something to... Oh. Well, that's just a shame. Were you here the other day? Is the file, like... Is the, have a nice weekend file, like... It's gone! Okay, alright, yeah. This has been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I'm just wondering. Can you hear me? Is this working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Kyle. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class from last year, and, haha, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Kyle. Think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware of this is all a game, right? It could be possible that you didn't know that. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that it's out of their way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Shiori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to make us them likable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. No matter what I did, you just kept spending more time and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Shiori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to stop spending time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Kyle? Are all other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch them from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Kyle. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind of thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Kyle, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need, and that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Kyle. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if it hadn't met you. And as far as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew that you would get over it. So that being said, Kyle, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for you, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Kyle, will you go out with me? I don't have a choice, so I guess fucking so. I'm so happy. You really are everything, Kyle. The funny part is, I mean, that literally, there's nothing left here. It's just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even want to think time is passing anymore. It's just really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Kyle. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make it myself. The script is broken at this point, and I don't even think there will be any way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult to get the game directory. I had to go into the game properties and find the browse local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things. Didn't go anyway, haha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? This fucking music is giving me fucking creeps. Monica. Monica. Gonna take my fucking headphones off so I don't scream out. Monica. 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 Hi again, Kyle. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Kyle, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me, one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel for her own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into poems that I write. And the truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want them to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file. You preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Kyle? I'm so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi What the fuck? Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend, well, that it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? Don't mind. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except a couple things. Are you ready? Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I don't. Please stop. Please stop. I'm not looking. Okay. What are you? Ah! Yes, you did. Stop. Stop! Dude, stop. As long as I'm with you, please. It'll take you some time to collect my thoughts, you know, sorry. Dude, can I just delete her character? Am I allowed to just do that? Delete? I just deleted a character. Dude, fuck this game, dude. Fuck this fucking game. I don't want you to fucking scare me, you stupid bitch. Never thought anyone could be so horrible as you are. So much good content. I don't even fucking care. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Kyle, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Is that it? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I had so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing with the world I don't even belong in. A world that you don't wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Maybe because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Okay, I'm gonna put my headphones back on because now I think the jump scares are done. Kyle, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they're still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then go gobble gobble. All the characters are back. Except for Monica. Monica's not here. Alright. Alright, yeah. It's fucking great. Alright, I guess I'm done for today. Been streaming for almost 2 hours. It's fucking crazy. So, it's 8 o'clock. I probably need to fucking get to bed because I gotta be up at 3 tomorrow. So, thank you guys for watching very, very much. I'm sorry I'm a little pussy, but, yeah, I don't even know. Like, this game's just fucking, it's one big clusterfuck. Oh, shit. I don't even know. Just fucking crazy. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will definitely keep playing, even though there's, you know, no save, but, you know, there will be a 4th stream, don't worry, don't worry. But, again, link in the description, because yesterday, you guys obviously saw, like, what happened and all that. Yeah, if you feel like, you know, doing shit to yourself, yeah. The stream will be anytime from 3 to around 8. So I will be on then, so don't worry. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, joined the Discord and I will post in there, or you can just turn notifications on, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So thank you very much. Or actually, no. Can't tomorrow. I lied. I'm doing something tomorrow, so Sunday. No, not Sunday. Trying to think. Okay, yeah, so Monday. Monday I will stream around 3 to 8. I'm busy Saturday, so tomorrow I'm really busy, so I can't stream tomorrow. And Sunday I have I'm hanging out with friends, so after work, so I will be busy on Sunday, but on Monday I will stream from around 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So thank you guys for watching again. I really do appreciate you guys watching me be a little bitch on stream. So thank you very much. Good fourth wall breaks. Love it. See you guys later. Bye.